is the Triad Arpeggios. Okay, we came up with this progression on Heart and Soul: 1, 6, 4, 5. You know, like the ubiquitous, doo-wop chord progression, or the Heart and Soul chord progression. All right, so we did secondary tensions to each one as a class. You remember that? Anyway, if you want to check out what we did, that lesson is in the composition and arranging course under the category of secondary dominance, secondary tensions, September 23rd, I think. That's last Monday. So we basically came up with, as a class, we randomly selected, okay, I want a third down, which is G diminished, anyway. This is what it ended up with, and I think it's a really nice chord progression. Here are the triads. I'll just play them as triads. Like B. It's like as if Bach wrote Heart and Soul. It's 1, 6, 4, 5 with secondary tensions to each one. Nope, sorry. I like that one the best. That last line is cool. Check it out. So it's like it's going. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I thought this would be a neat vehicle to practice our triad inversions as arpeggios. And here it is. I just wrote them out for you because I'll put this in the triads chapter or triads course. Because it kind of is a neat way to unite everything we've done. We've got some major triads, minor triads, augmented triads, and diminished triads. And I believe this has all the inversions in it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, this is line 1 with my preferred fingerings. You can see my reasoning behind if you go back. But anyway, this is basically a summary of what we did. And then G augmented. And then first inversion minor. Second inversion diminished. I think I may have had a different fingering in the diminished chapter, but this is my preferred one now. I played the flat 5 on this instead of this, anyway. There's an exchange shift here. We got going from the second finger to the third finger with a shift. They call that an exchange shift. And then we got second inversion major, group position major, second inversion major again, and then diminished. That's first inversion diminished. So that's just line 1. You can repeat that over and over again if you'd like. But if you do all of them, then it kind of forces the issue, forces of all the different variations. Now, what I did at the beginning of this particular video, I did it starting from the melody note, each one. Which I think is a very useful way to practice these because it trains your mind to, or your eye, I guess, to target melodic notes instead of bass notes. So when you're playing over changes, if you can go for a melodic choice as opposed to having to start from the bass note, it's even better, I think. But you may need to just take your time with it and, my suggestion is to try it with different subdivisions. If you play as 16th notes, it sounds like this. 1 E. Now, if you play it as triplets, then I was doing this Afro-Cuban type rhythm, like this. You know the Afro-Cuban rhythm. We'll probably talk about it in the rhythmic chapter or the rhythmic course, I guess. So it basically goes like this. That's the Afro-Cuban, like 12/8 or 6/8. That's called the bell pattern. That's the clave. So when I'm doing it in this particular rhythm, because it's got 15 notes. If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I basically did it that Afro-Cuban rhythm, which has 12 subdivisions. I just added 3 more. So it's like 5. So it's like triplets in 5. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, does that make sense? That might take some getting used to, but that's what I did at the very beginning of this video. So it's like. Anyway, I think it's super helpful to play these with different subdivisions because your body sort of leans into different notes at different times when you do such a thing. So anyway, I hope that makes it easy. So it's all written out for you there. I can't spoon feed you more than this. Okay, so maybe work on it. So I look forward to hearing y'all shred on it. Okay, bye.